What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. My mother was a makeup lover, of course. First things first, what do we think? I'm going to be doing my eyes as well as my face for you guys today. I am going to be using the Mikayla X Glamlite Part 1 palette. Mine's broke, so it's actually starting to leak glitter, so I'm going to hold it by the bottom of it so it doesn't get everywhere. What are your guys' thoughts and opinion on this palette? Because honestly, I feel like I don't reach for this palette enough. I did create this gorgeous look with the palette today. So I mean, it's definitely a great formula, beautiful palette, but I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions. So I wanted to kind of touch base a little bit. So I actually applied for the Sephora squad. I don't know, I just thought I'd give it a try, give it a shot. I have been doing makeup for the past like 5 or 6 years now, and I've been on social media for maybe about like 3 or 4 of those years. And every day, like, I'm growing in followers, and every day, like, I am learning something new, and you know, I'm always trying to be better than I was yesterday. So I really just want to thank you guys, everybody who watches my videos, likes, subscribes, comments, everything like that. It means the world to me. If you do really like my content, or if you just like me in general, if you could actually, I'll leave the link for you guys down below, but if you could actually go and leave me a testimonial, it really will help my application to the Sephora squad. I'll be sure to leave the link down below for you guys, as well as all of the links to all of my face products that I'm going to be using in today's video. And even if you don't leave the testimonial, like, subscribe, comment on my videos, that means the absolute world to me. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. So yeah, getting real cheesy. But other than that, this is going to be your basic run-of-the-mill 381 makeup tutorial. So I really do hope that you guys enjoy. Don't forget to stay tuned until the very end of the video, where I will do an up-close of my makeup. That way you guys can see the true beauty of the blend. And without further ado, let's go and jump right on in. So I already primed my eyelids. And I'm going to be taking the Mikayla X Glamlite Part 1 palette. I don't really use this palette too often, so I want to play around with it a bit and see. So I think I'll start by taking the blue down here called Masshole. So I think I'm just going to keep this on the outer corner and really smoke it out. So I'm just going to take this little glummier brush, so it's just like round. I'm just going to start blending this out. So it is spring break, so my kiddos out of school. So if you hear my kids getting real rowdy in today's video, you already know how that goes. Then I think I'll take the shade Freetown, which is this kind of like tealy color, and I'm going to take this on my Blend Bunny B1 brush. This is actually just a lighter blue, now that I'm looking at it. I'm going to take the shade Rhodey, I think is what it is. It's the light blue. I'm going to take this on a fluffy dough color brush and start blending this out. What, Connor? Come here, babe. I think I'm going to take the shade Loop, which is this green. Okay, so now I'm going to take this on a Blend Bunny B5 brush, the shade Loop. I'm I'm going to keep this kind of tight to that blue because I did take it a little bit too far up. But I'm just going to like smack it down right on top. And then on this same brush, I'll dust it off a little bit. I'll take the shade The Best color, which is this beautiful minty, like teal color. And then go back and forth between all of the colors to perfect the blend. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my P.Louise cut carver, I'm going to cut the crease, and then I'm going to lay down the P.Louise paint in the shade Golden Treasure. So now that this is laid down, I also just kind of tapped out the edges of this cut crease here. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to take more of the shade Masshole. And I'm going to blend it just a little bit in the outer corner before that dries. The paints do dry down on their own. So I want to make sure there's some sort of a blend before. So just like that, then I will take this pigment. Let me find a good brush. And I'm going to just set the top of this. So I'm starting with shade Masshole. I'm going to do a little liner shape. I'll dust that brush off. Shade Freetown. Then shade Loop. I think I might actually just take shade Loop all the way. Yeah, so I'm going to skip the Best color. I'm just going to pack down the shade Loop. Then I'm going to take the Unearthly Immortality liner shade Gem, right? Immortality, yeah. You can just cut 381 makeup. And I'm going to do a line. This one's blue and green. So it's perfect. So these are the vibes for the eyes. I do want to smoke this out way more after I do my base makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply some lashes. I'm thinking these Amazon lashes. These are supposed to be cat eye lashes. They have like a really big curl to them. Oh yeah, look at that. They'll look better when I stick them on too. I love it. Okay. Yeah, so the eyes are pretty much done. I'll probably just smoke this out a little bit more. I really love that like neon. It kind of looks neon green, but it's definitely like a super neon yellow. Really love that. So I actually have the full collection now of the LA Girl Pro Color Pigments because I think we all know at this point I am shit at color matching myself. So I think the only one I won't be able to use is the red because like it's more of like that's for like more like medium to deep skin tones. I have it, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to use it very much. So I have this e.l.f. The Flawless Finish Satin Foundation. This one is in the shade Swan, I believe. Yeah. So this one's very, very pale. And it's like very pink toned. So I'm going to mix the yellow today. And kind of make it more neutral toned. I think that'll be a little bit better. I feel like because it's yellow, it kind of deepened it just a smidge, which is exactly what I needed. So let's go ahead and see. What I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to pick this up on the sponge and work her in. I feel like I've been going very heavy-handed with my foundation lately, and I think that's because of the way I've been applying it. Next up, cream contour. I'm taking the e.l.f. Too Faced Concealer, shade Golden and shade Warm Beige mixed together because one's too dark and the other one's a little more golden toned. So I want to mix them in hopes of getting my perfect match. I'm going to use this little stippling brush again. You okay, babe?
You okay?
What's wrong? Alright. Yeah, those two mixed together is the dream team. My mom gave me her, so I guess her work chair. So my mom, she's like a rep at Rent-A-Center. I don't know why I rolled my eyes at that. Anyways, my mom's a rep at Rent-A-Center, and so she's sitting kind of in a chair most of the day. So she, I guess the wheel on her chair broke, and so her husband bought her a new chair, but it wasn't broken in enough. So he fixed the wheel on her old chair. I don't know why he didn't do it in the first place. Fixed the wheel on her old chair, and then so they had a spare chair. And you guys know my chair squeaked so bad. And so my brother had a spare chair, but he's like, I'll sell it to you for $50. My mom was like, I'll just give you this one. And I was like, well, shit. Of course I'm gonna take the free one. And I'm literally like, this chair's so comfy. Like, she's so dramatic. Anyways, so yeah, my chair doesn't squeak anymore. Yay! I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Camo Concealer today. This is shade Fair Beige. So, I have been going pretty hefty with my concealer as well. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually spread it around a little bit. I have to say, I've been using the Bare Brow, like Unicorn Cosmetics Bare Brow Gel. It's like a brow wax, and I really like it. It's not as heavy duty as the Got To Be, but it definitely is, like, it does keep my brows in place. I even worked out a little bit. I don't work out often, guys, but I do work out sometimes, do a little bit of yoga. And I was kind of sweating. I'm not a big sweater, but I was kind of sweating a little bit, and they didn't really, like, move. Like, the fronts lifted a little bit, but everything else stayed in place. So I was very, very, like, impressed with that. So yeah. I like it much better than the P.Louise Hold You Down. I feel like I don't really like the Hold You Down from P.Louise too much. I don't know. I think it's just like a learning curve that I haven't curved yet. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Patrick Ta Double Take Cream to Powder Blush. This one is, or Cream and Powder Blush. Shade She's Vibrant. It's the only one I own, so I'm going to take this on this foundation brush. Now you can take either the cream or the powder first. I'm going to go with the cream first and just press her in. Now I'm going to take the Unearthly Incandescent Highlighter shade Pixie. So now to set my whole face, I'm going to take the Ciate London Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder.
Good job.
I'm setting under my eyes with a poof, and then the rest of my face with the Unearthly brush here. I'm going to take some of this same coconut powder. I'm going to bake a little bit. So now I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution, oh no, shoot, I fucked this one up. Anyways, I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution bronzer and this Unearthly brush that I fucked up. Piss. Go in your room, boys. Okay, so now I'm going to take the powder part of the blush. Super pigmented. And then I am just going to press the baking powder in. So I'm going to take the Jaclyn face palette highlighter. Because this is a limited edition, I don't really use it that often, especially on my channel. But I know she does sell singles. So if you are interested in how blinding these highlights are, she does have singles. Not of every shade that's in this palette, but pretty much. Now I'm going to set my face and finish up under the eyes, which I'm going to do the same thing I did on top on bottom. I'm going to throw on a lippy. I have this lip gloss from Unearthly. It's called shade Moss, which is a green. So I want to apply this. I'm going to do a very like nude lip then with this gloss to see how it looks. Okay, so I just went ahead and I finished off the rest of my makeup. Now I went in with the green gloss from Unearthly Cosmetics. I'll do a little swatchy swatch for you guys. This is definitely more green than I thought it was going to be, which is, I think, is kind of stupid of me to assume that, because you can see it does have that green tint. So I went in with a brown lip liner. This is the Nabi Lip pencil shade Chestnut, and then I went in with the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick shade Wifey, so like a nude in the center, and then I did top it off with a green on top. It did look very green at first, but after it kind of like has been like sitting on my lips, it definitely looks just like a regular gloss. I bet if I put flash on it though, you'd probably be able to see the green a lot better. So yeah, definitely very beautiful gloss. Not too intimidating. At first I was like, whoa, but now I'm like, oh, okay, like I'm kind of seeing the picture, the vibe. That blush is super pigmented, but I love a very like vibrant punchy blush, so I'm very happy with the outcome of my makeup. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. Without further ado, we're gonna go right on ahead, roll the clip.